Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is the last film in the DCEU, and it's probably for the best. So let's get into this review. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to yet another video. And today we are going to be doing the review for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I just came out from the cinema, came home, straight onto the camera, and I thought, you know what, let's talk about this film because I feel like they make the same mistakes over and over and over again, no matter what director actually make these films. And it's kind of tiresome, and you can see that whoever is behind all of these films, they are tired. They are literally tired, and I generally don't think that they're making much effort into the films anymore. Saying that, this film is really fun. I really enjoyed my time with this film. Jason Momoa and Patrick Wilson, honestly, they actually make a great duo, and I couldn't actually ask for anything more. Especially Jason Momoa. He's clearly showed his skills, his fighting skills, and his combat skills from his Apple TV Plus TV show called C. A lot of fighting in this. He does his own stunts and such, and like it looks really, really good on camera. And when, especially with James Wan's directory, the way they capture the shots when he's fighting, it's just so engaging. Like it's really, really good. But Patrick Wilson, he returns to the big screen. I think he's a really good actor. Like he's just a really good actor to see on camera, and his acting skills are great. I'm a big fan of like the Conjuring films, and he's usually in like James Wan's films, anyways. And like, yeah, like the Conjuring films, really, really good. He's such a likable character, and I just think he does a great job in this film. But Jason Momoa, again, he's Aquaman. I can't really see anyone else playing Aquaman, if I'm being completely honest with you. He's made Aquaman his own character, the way Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. And I say this really, really lightly because obviously Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, and I don't think anyone can actually play Iron Man anyone better than him. With Aquaman, I can't see anyone playing Aquaman, but there probably is someone that can actually play Aquaman really, really well. Will he be better than Jason Momoa? I'm not too sure, but honestly, the way he portrays him is great. He's made his own character, and it works really, really well. And Jason Momoa has actually brought his own personality into this character as well, which works really, really well. He's very humorous. He does his own stunts for his fighting and such, and like he has his own charismatic presence as well. So he's never really super serious on the camera, but at the same time, he does takes his fighting scenes serious. Like he's never really like making any mistakes or anything like, Shazam or anything, but like when he's fighting, he's serious. And I really, really like that. I think it's a really, really well built character. But then we also have, obviously, Amber Heard, which I think is obviously going to be controversial when people are doing reviews and such. But, for what it was, she was fine in the film. I don't think she was outstanding or anything. But I feel like they did cut a lot of her out of the film because she wasn't in the film that much. And if she was, it was just really, really quick shots. It wasn't really like long, drawn out shots that you'd find in the first Aquaman film. But I say that, in a good way because in this story, she wasn't really needed. Like, yeah, she's there, she's the queen, that's about it, The story was really, really only about Jason Momoa, Patrick Stewart, and then the actor that plays Mantis as well. I forgot his name, sorry, but yeah, like those are the three characters that the main story is based from. So yeah, I mean, the film is good. It's fun. It's quite engaging, I would say. Like it does a lot of things to grab the audience to the screen. And there was no time that I actually felt bored neither, like it was a really, really fun film to go through. Now, it's a DC film. Let's get into the bad parts because there are some really bad CGI choices in this film. There are some parts which actually look really, really good, but then there's a lot that actually look not the best, especially when it's underwater. I don't know what's going on with the hair, but it's like super silky and such. Now, when we first saw it in the first Aquaman, I thought it was actually decent. It wasn't amazing, but I thought it was actually really, really good. But that film was quite a bit of time away now, and technology has actually moved forward, and they've brought that same technology into the second film, which doesn't really work that well, if I'm being honest with you. It's just way too silky, way too, I don't know, like it doesn't even look wet. It just looks silky. And their hair is consistently always moving, even if the character is not moving, which I don't think that's how your hair would be in real life underneath water. I don't know, it just doesn't seem real, you know? And there are some moments when you are seeing, you know, like Aquaman and his brother and Mantis in a really, really fast shot. And you can see that it's literally CGI. It just doesn't work well. If I'm being completely honest with you. And there's this moment in the film, without any spoilers or anything, but there's this octopus machine thing where it was climbing and it looked like stop motion. I don't know what I don't know why it looked like that, but it literally looked so out of place. The frames of that model was really, really low and it looked like stop motion. And I don't know, like it just looked weird. I experienced all of this in IMAX. It did have the expanded ratio, which actually looked really, really good. Like it was very, very immersive as well. And the sound design was great. But watching it in IMAX did bring out those flaws quite badly, you know? And I'm sure if you watched it on a normal screen or even on a TV screen or something, it should look fine. But watching it in IMAX, you really saw those flaws, which, yeah, didn't do it justice. But yeah, the sound design was really, really good. Again, when you watch it in IMAX, you're going to get that whole Dolby Atmos experience. Works really, really well, especially in the action scenes. Things are flying past you. You're hearing all the punches and the kicks. It's really, really cool. And especially the sound effects from Aquaman's staff as well. The little chime sounds when it clashes against something. It sounds really, really cool as well. So really, really enjoyed that. Saying that about IMAX, I wouldn't say it's a bad experience in IMAX, but just know that you will see all the flaws in the film a bit more present. But definitely, whenever you do get to watch this, watch it in the best experience that you can. 4DX, IMAX, Super Screen, whatever you can. Because it is a fun film to watch. Just like any other DC film. It's not a great film by itself, you know. It's a good film. But yeah, that's my thoughts about Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Will I watch it again? More than likely. I've got all the DC films on Apple TV. Really, really enjoyed them, especially like Flash as well. I know a lot of people didn't really like Flash, but I did like Flash. It was a great film. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be uploading this pretty much as soon as possible, and I will be checking out Rebel Moon as well, so look out for my review for that as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.